Does that come back to, again, when we're talking about the audience that moves away from somebody that was buying, I was going to say stoner, from that kind of audience that would have been there then? And does that make it easier for yourself? Does that make that easier for Saltrock to know that he's on board, or people like that are on board?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been an interesting one when we announced it internally. The response, like internally from the teams, were just so excited about it because we're supporting someone. And I think, yeah, the fact he's a family man, it really helps the brand from that perspective. Because another ambassador we've got is a guy called Andre Burton. So he's, you can see it on the website, he's a trials rider.
Yeah.
Also happens to be a rock climber too. So he's kind of got this crossover that's really quite unusual. But he's brilliant with kids. So all the stuff, we're doing various content videos. So we're doing most recent one we've done is a kind of introduction of Andre to the Saltrock brand, hopping around warehouses, and we went up on Dartmoor and did this big jumping around the rocks on one of the tours and stuff. You know, real kind of risking his neck type stuff. He actually rides for Top Gear Roadshow as well. It's been rebranded obviously for reasons that we all know about. But yeah, he hops between two Mercedes at speed, and all these things are kind of brand equity. It's kind of like, yeah, it brings the extreme side to life. Yeah. But the big challenge is if you only go for athletes that are into extreme sports and don't have the depth of story behind it, you'll get pigeonholed as just being an extreme and back.
It's a Red Bull effect.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. Red Bull, Animal probably pigeonholed extreme, whereas we're trying to get that depth where we're actually there's a family story behind it because we want the family to come to the story.
That's really interesting because when we do look at brands or these media companies now like Red Bull and what it's all about, taking yourself to the edge and pushing yourself outside your comfort zone and doing these things and daring things and jumping off whatever. Whereas what you're kind of going for the approach is to say that no, we're kind of trying to give meaning to somebody's life.
Yeah.
And so it kind of this is a very interesting aspect. You know, brands have to evolve. We have to evolve from where we start. I'm constantly appraising what's happening to kind of be relevant to somebody else. So I guess that's what's happening. Well, in your short time that you've been at Saltrock, how are you seeing? I guess that things will still be evolving there.
Yeah.
Is where is the company going to be going? Because I know there's this aggressive role at the moment to open retailers. Can I come back to that quickly? Why was that decision made to kind of say we're going to narrow coastal locations?
It's because of the opportunity. So the speed of growth and the profitability of what we're doing as well. We know there's more volume to go for. That's the key thing. So there's a gap in the market for a really credible lifestyle brand with strong surf British DNA basically. Yeah. And that's where the opportunity is really. But what goes hand in hand with it is the whole multi-channel strategy. So the single customer view database is actually a multi-channel strategy. That's the key thing. So eventually when we get full customer profile, using the classic direct marketing techniques of progressive disclosure, we get more profile information, we can then start to create really nice digitally printed DMs and all the rest of it. So it's actually engaging some sort of old media techniques as well, which is what you want to do.